Hello and welcome back to another travel vlog.
Just throw it up. I didn't see where it went. It was just white.
After a train, plane and bus from Tokyo, we finally made it to the magical town of Niseko. Growing up in Australia, any sight of snow is always so exciting, and we were definitely going to get our fill of it over the next 3 days. As soon as we arrived in the main part of town, we picked up our complimentary van hire that came with our B&B, dropped our belongings off at the Ecom, and then headed to a nearby rental shop to pick up our snowboarding gear. This is me getting tired from just trying on all the equipment. Famished from the travel, we drove back into town and found dinner at a bustling ramen restaurant. Oh my, name a better duo than falling snow and steaming ramen. It's beautiful. No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness, I could really get used to waking up to a gorgeous view like this every morning.
I'm getting snowed on.
After collecting our lift passes and gawking at the elaborate trail map, a few of us snowboarding beginners headed to a 2-hour private snowboarding class. None of which I filmed since this was my first time ever snowboarding and all my brain power went into keeping me upright. For lunch, Chris and I ironically ventured all the way to Japan to have a very Australian meal of a piping hot cappuccino paired with a saucy beef pie. I think this was all that was available from the nearby lodge. Niseko really knows how to cater to its predominant clientele, Australians. From the staff to the skiers, it sometimes felt that we were back home with the amount of Aussies we bumped into. My first day on the slopes was less snowboarding and more traumatizing my quads with every stack and get back up moment. Despite how exhausting the day was, I had an absolute blast. There's something incredibly gratifying about trying a new hobby that you have absolutely no innate talent in, but pushing on and learning to improve anyway. I took my sweet time and eventually carved my way down the mountain for some well-earned hot chocolate. Getting lapped by little kids on the slopes was a common and very humbling experience. I really admire how fearless and daring these kids are. The The rest of the night was spent running errands in town and soaking in the beautiful snowfall scenery. And of course, it wouldn't be a Japan vlog without a true dinner of champions, the classic kombini meal. The next morning, we decided to venture to one of the busier slopes, where I got to annihilate my ankles trying to not get eaten by the ski lift. I quickly learnt how much of a luxury ski gondolas truly are. This trail was a touch more difficult with how crowded the slope was. In my case, a few collisions were inevitable, so I was very grateful to the pillowy powder for cushioning everyone's landing.
Close, Chris. Close, Dennis.
Gaining a little more confidence, I was able to film for you all my anticlimactic leafing down the mountain. I realised that our routine in Niseko was mainly alternating between snowboarding and eating, and honestly, I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Go cross.
Hypnotized, I don't know why she got me feeling this way. She's got a way about her. She's got a way about her. I'm mesmerized like every night by every word she says. She's got a way about her. She's got a way about her. And she doesn't know that she's got a home. She's got a certain kind of gravity.
Just took me out to the middle of nowhere.
You want to show them the other side of the country with all the people and lights?
Go for it. Just do a trust fall back.
Sorry?
Do a trust fall.
Okay.
And just arms straight up. Okay.
This is so deep.
Alright.
Right now?
No, just arms straight out, T-pose, and then fall back.
Morning.
Yeah. And now do the thing. You good in there? You do.
After restoring our energy levels, we hit the slopes once again for my absolute favourite experience in Niseko, nighttime snowboarding.
You doing it?
This is how you get up. This is how you get up. I'll just edit out the sound.
got it.
The slopes were also way emptier at night, which was ideal since it reduced the odds of me accidentally taking someone out.
Go, Harry! Don't stack it!
How stunning are the snow flurries twirling across the dark sky. Woo! Eager to squeeze in as much snowboarding as possible, we caught the last gondola of the night for the final descent of the day. The more I improved at snowboarding, the fewer stacks I took and the less exhausting it became. Thinking about how much my skills have regressed since this trip makes me nervous. Anyone have any advice on how to train for snow sports with no snow? At the end of the trail, we were greeted by a twinkling Christmas tree, which provided a picturesque backdrop to some necessary snow-fueled antics.
It's the end of the year. Everywhere on TV, couples and Christmas trees, gift wrapping and cheer. Just the worst time to be with someone special. In all the movies there, kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. I like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, gingerbread home, a dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. A dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, rainbow in my hair, sleigh bells in my head.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Stockings on fireplace. But in my living room, assemble one with my name, knit sweaters and lace. Dressed up alone on the couch during cold winter days. In all the movies,
You guys coming?
kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. I like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, gingerbread home. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights.
Chris, I don't think that's a good idea.
Head, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights. Red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling. You, yeah, you.
Melons.
$20. Right over there.
I'll have a look. I'll see if I can sneak it into the basket. Whoa.
On the way home, we stopped by a supermarket for some snacks and stumbled upon a modest fleet of food stalls that lured us in with their blinking lights and tempting aromas.
I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights.
One of my favourite perks of snowboarding is how ravenous I get and subsequently how much more food I can devour.
The ones from the display, I don't know how long they've
It's
been.
alright, yeah. Have some yourself?
You're right in front of the store.
We began with an appetizer of wedges, followed by a savoury curry pan,
What a chicken.
and chased it all down with a hefty skewer of crispy karaage chicken. Not wanting to line up for the busy kebab stall, we ended the night once again with some cozy ramen. Say it with me, folks, name a better pair than falling snow and steaming ramen. The following and sadly last day on the slopes, Chris and I sheltered in the Bear Cafe for a breakfast of fish and chips. I think we're all aware that healthy food habits fly out the window when on holiday.
Really good.
Having utterly fallen in love with snowboarding at this point, plus the fact that our rental eyewear kept fogging up, Chris and I stumbled upon a gear shop halfway down the slopes where we each picked up a pair of snowboarding goggles. Unfortunately, Chris's head strap was faulty, so we ended up returning his pair and ordering the same ones online for our inevitable future snowboarding adventures. I was incredibly sore from head to toe, and not to mention bruised from snoot to glute, but I didn't care. I was enjoying the winter Wonderland scenery way too much. We met up with Harry and Rach for a dinner of seafood sushi bowls, French fries, edamame, and Japanese curry. I loved how many food options there were on the mountain. It was definitely an enticing incentive to descend as quickly as possible. Did I mention how in love I am with the wonderful winter scenery?
Have a big breath. Yeah. Again? One more time.
Mighty powerful. Yeah. Oh wow, looks so cool. And again. Just until you pass out, really. This guy's beautiful.
Real beautiful.
Okay.
After 3 straight days of snowboarding, we decided to reward ourselves with a marvelous onsen at a nearby hotel. I obviously couldn't film inside the baths, but oh my goodness, just imagine this, but with swirling snowflakes, a star-studded sky, and a steaming surface to the most muscle-relaxing bath you've ever experienced. We even treated ourselves to some chilled milk afterwards to cool down. After some last-minute packing, we sobbed our goodbyes to the beautiful accommodation and its breathtaking views. I promise I'll be back, Niseko. Hopefully a little better at snowboarding.